I'm in an In-N-Out Burger parking lot. That's how much of an emergency this is. Jimmy Garoppolo has decided to restructure his contract. He's taking a big pay cut to stay with the 49ers for the 2022 season as a backup. Before you fall out of your chair, he's staying with the 49ers as a backup in this 2022 season. Talk about a plot twist. Holy crap. We knew throughout this whole time that it was a possibility, right? That the 49ers actually would have liked this. We knew that the 49ers, and sorry if it's too windy, I literally, by the way, context really quickly, driving home from Santa Clara to the city. I'm in Redwood Shores right now, right? In and out on Hawley Street. I just pulled over when I got the news because it's time to react to this. So In-N-Out Burger is one of my favorite places, so they deserve the background for such an important video. But, we always said, hey, if Jimmy takes a pay cut, maybe the 49ers can keep him. Maybe they can, keep this at an agreeable price. You don't want to keep a $26 million backup. Keep Jimmy Garoppolo on the roster. You have quarterback depth. Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch have always talked about quarterback depth. That's what they want, QB depth. They've emphasized that even through last year when they drafted Trey Lance and decided to keep Jimmy Garoppolo. It's about depth at the most important position. You're going to have depth at running back. You're going to have depth at wide receiver, O-line, D-line. Why not have it at the most important position in quarterback? The question was, would Jimmy Garoppolo agree to a pay cut to be quarterback depth? He's an established starter in this league, and for the longest time, it didn't seem like he would agree to something like that. It seemed that by not practicing, by agreeing with the 49ers, that he was just going to sit and wait for a trade, he would force the issue to a release so he could sign on to be the starter elsewhere. But it appears that Jimmy Garoppolo has, and his representative, Don Yee, his agent, have determined that his best course of action is to stay with the 49ers on a no-trade clause, $6.5 million fully guaranteed, but the contract will be worth up to about $16 million through playtime incentives. It will save the 49ers $10 million immediately in salary cap space. That's my estimate. And it could save them up to $20 million if Garoppolo remains the backup throughout the entire season. Now, the no-trade clause, though, does not necessarily preclude the 49ers from trading Garoppolo. They buy more time, right? And if and when a starting quarterback opening due to injury opens up elsewhere in the league, the 49ers can go ahead and trade Jimmy Garoppolo at that point. He does have the no-trade clause, but if it's a starter job and Trey Lance is playing well and he doesn't see a path towards starting with the 49ers, I'm sure that he would waive that no-trade clause. He doesn't have to invoke it in that scenario. So I think there are a lot of different possibilities for how this goes on the table, but the 49ers have kept Jimmy Garoppolo affordable for the time being. Only that $6 million base salary. They open up a ton of cap space, and they can just go and play things by feel moving forward. Now, Trey Lance shouldn't be threatened by this. This is the NFL. This is competition. If Trey Lance can't handle the fact that there is depth in his position group, and that depth is comprised by somebody he's called a big brother, then Trey Lance isn't who the 49ers thought he was. And I guarantee you the 49ers believe in Trey Lance, the person. And Trey Lance, the person, is a competitive guy. I mean, this is kind of what happened to Jimmy Garoppolo last year, right? Trey Lance came into the room. Now Jimmy Garoppolo stays in the room, and the roles are reversed. One is QB1, one is QB2. Competitive guys should use this to fuel him, right? Should use the fact that you've got other capable players on the roster of starting to deliver your best football. They're not trying to threaten Trey Lance's job. They're trying to be deep at the most important position, and it all makes sense financially because the 49ers were able to get Jimmy Garoppolo at this reduced rate. Anyway, more coming soon. In-N-Out Burger, emergency stop on my way from Santa Clara to the city. Jimmy Garoppolo staying with the 49ers. Just play that Wolf of Wall Street clip where Leo DiCaprio says that he's not leaving. That's basically what's probably happening in the 49ers locker room right now. All right, guys, everybody take care. More and more and more and more is coming very, very soon.